Hi, my name is Vicki and this is Heartland Knits and Sews, my YouTube channel where I talk about all the things I love to do, mostly knitting and sewing. And today I have an unboxing video for you, hopefully a quick little one. I just heard somebody turn on their leaf blower, so hopefully it doesn't get too bad, otherwise I will have to stop and restart. I'm sitting outside on the porch today, which it's crazy, it's November 4th, day before election day, and it's 65 degrees and really humid. We had a ton of rain over the weekend, but I thought it's warm, but it's really gray and dull. The light is just horrible, and so I thought it might work a little bit better. I don't have any fancy lights or anything, so it would be better to do it out here than to try to figure out how to get the right lighting inside the house. So yes, this is box number 33. It was sent out to me last Monday, which was the 28th, and has been winding its way. It's not really particularly late. It usually takes a week to get here to me. It comes from Dorset, England, and but other people have all had their boxes since like Wednesday. Their unboxings have gone up. I've avoided them all. I know that there are a couple colorways, which is not uncommon because a couple people asked for trades in the Facebook group. They were very good about it, using her code word. She usually gives the fabric choices kind of a name now, so that if people refer to them, you don't really know what they are. Until this morning, I checked tracking and it said it was out for delivery, and I was really happy about it. And then I went over to Facebook, and the first thing I saw was somebody posted and named off 2 colorways. And I'd been spoiled. You know, I'd protected myself from getting spoiled all of those days, and then 2 hours before my box comes, I get them. But I don't know what it is, and I don't know which one I have, so I haven't even opened up the package or anything yet. So let me do that. And yeah, we're back to the rose box, which I did record a video last month, and it just never got edited and uploaded. I don't really particularly know why, but this is the beautiful box with Think Pink Sewscription box. And yeah, the sticker says live, laugh, love, sew. Just like that. And yeah, this box is in really good shape. I found a really great use for this particular box. It's a little bit smaller, so the other ones I was using for like storing, yarn and things like that. This one I found I could fit 3 of them sort of sideways in a drawer in the sewing room, in the kind of dresser that I have in there. And I have each one separated with different lingerie fabrics. So there's a tulle one, there's a power net one, and one with sheer cup lining and stuff. So they're all the little fabrics are separated. So that worked out really, really well. And if you can hear screaming children, I live across the street from an elementary school, and they're out for recess. So yeah, they're getting sort of all of their excess energy runoff. So this says pumpkin spice and everything nice, or all things nice. And evidently, well, obviously this was meant for to come before Halloween, because the sticker has little ghosts and little pumpkins. So this is box number 33. There's 2.5 meters of fabric, and there are 3 colorways. I just know of 2, so I don't know what the third one is. So I'm going to try to keep this. I have a reason why I want to keep this paper. Okay, let us get in. see the fabric. And it's a viscose. Okay. I was hoping it was going to be a viscose because I've had an idea for something to do with the viscose, and it's been a while since we had one, so we'll see if it works out. But I was kind of hoping for one, so it's wrapped up differently this time. So let's see. So the first thing I'll show you is a little card. And this is from a company called Little Green Stitches. She's on Facebook and Instagram and Etsy. And this is really nice. It's really nice to have a little card. And I like this one. It's got yarn and a crochet hook, knitting needles, and so it covers all the boxes, all the bases, little stitch markers. So this is really great because it'll work for either one of my main sort of hobbies. And let's see what's in here. There's this little clear bag, bag, and I'm not sure exactly what. The first thing that comes to mind to use this is for knitting, because I keep my knitting projects in sort of baskets, but I like to have like a little thing with a tape measure and maybe a puppy snips, like sewing up needles, stitch markers, that kind of thing. And this would be nice because you could see it. So that's the first thing that comes to mind for it. But I love when we get little kind of packaging things like this, because this is something I wouldn't necessarily buy. The other thing I could think is like my Marflex threads, because I trying to keep those separate. So there's that. We have, I hope these are chocolates, little coins. I hope they are chocolate, because chocolate is always welcome here. And then the thread was also in there, and this is color number 216. I'm not going to show it to you, because if I show it to you, you've probably watched all the unboxings by now, and you'll know which color I have. The whistle just blew, so I think they're going to go inside. Shoot, I was going to start out telling you what I wore. So before I get to the fabric, I'll keep you in suspense. I'll tell you what I'm wearing. So it's entirely me-made, and one of them is from a Think Pink box. So on top, I have a Wanted Tee by Vanessa Pouzet. It's looking a little like I had it on a hanger. It needs a little pressing. And this is Robert Kaufman Laguna. It's the one with the spandex. I've had this forever. I'm still screaming. And on the bottom is my little skirt. It's called the Grenadine skirt. It's a free pattern from Maison Fauve, and this is using a fabric we got in the Think Pink box it was early spring. I don't know if it was the February box that came in March, or I think we got it in March, or was it February? I don't remember, but it was last winter. It's a really wide wale corduroy, and kind of a sort of floral-y, sort of animal printy sort of pattern. And I made the Grenadine, which I really love. I love the little, the shape of it is just right. It's sort of A-line, but not like exaggerated A-line. And it has this little kind of cutout detail in the front that you can put piping on. It was interesting to sew. It was done kind of in a different manner. I lengthened mine by, I think, maybe 1.25 inches or so. This was the toile. I have plans to make another or several, because I think this is my new favorite little pattern. But yeah, I like it. It doesn't have like a waistband that sits above your waist. Yeah, and it's perfect for this because it's very sort of autumny, fallish colors. But I didn't line this one because it was the toile, so it's perfect for wearing sort of right now. And I had it on the other day with just a little like pair of Oxfords. Right now I just have some milk heads on. Anyway, do you want to see my fabric? It is really beautiful. And I think this is the company, she's used this company a lot. And it's always, yes, fabrics for your creativity. It's always so nice to sew with. But it's this color, the colors of, sort of the colors of autumn, except for that hot pink in there. You know, I would say this is like the colors that, you know, trees turn, when the sun is really bright shining through them, they're like these really bright colors like this, but except for that hot pink. There are no hot pink leaves, but hot pink is always welcome in my life. So I wonder, so this person that posted on the Facebook group said there was a blue and purple one and an orange and green one. So I'm assuming this is the orange and green one, but I wouldn't call this an orange. I would call this the green one. I would call this like autumn leaf sort of colors. Perfect. And I think it's a really large print, so I think it will work for what I've been thinking about. So what that is, out of one of the Think Pink boxes, I made the Zadie jumpsuit last summer. And so I want to do a Zadie sort of wrap dress. Now, I know that there is one, Paper Theory did sort of an update, and they did a dress, a Zadie dress, but that's not how I want mine. So they took the bodice and they added kind of a gathered skirt, which is fine, but that's not the part of it that I really like on the Zadie. Is I like those diagonal pockets on it. And so I'm really sorry about the screaming. So my idea is I want to make the skirt, I want to make it like whole wrap dress. So, but not like a super full skirt or anything, just sort of a slimish sort of silhouette. I know that I'll have to draft the front skirts so that there's enough sort of overlap so that when you wear it, they don't, you know, and it, if like it flies open a little bit, you're not exposing yourself, so that both pieces of the front will have to sort of extend out. But I don't want like a super full kind of skirt. Sort of like if you know the Calvin wrap dress, it has sort of a long slim line, sort of like that sort of silhouette, but with the Zadie top. And I don't know exactly what I want to do with the sleeves at this time of the year. I really liked the little just grown on sleeve that was short, but at this time of the year I feel like it needs to be more. So, and I'm not exactly partial to the sleeves in that pattern. They just kind of add a piece on. It just is kind of boring. So I want to do something different, but this will be perfect to try that pattern, like, you know, to try that out. And it's perfect for this time of the year. Now, this is going to have to go right into my queue because I see this as a perfect little thing to wear for Thanksgiving, especially with a wrap dress. You can sort of, like if you eat too much, you can expand it a little, but it's perfect for this time of the year. You know, with these colors just look like autumn. Yeah, so besides all of the really like bright, like leafy colors, I like this kind of chocolatey brown. This is the thread and it sort of matches perfectly. Yeah, now, and I should explain what this is, because somebody asked me, what is that behind you in your videos? This like hole in the brick wall. So this was original. This house is like a mid-century. It was built in 1963, and this was a built-in like barbecue. So not like with you know, propane or anything, just with charcoal and and it was, you know, you cooked out. It hasn't been used in decades, and I wouldn't light a fire in there now because I'm sure the chimney needs cleaning out because that hasn't been used in decades. So yeah, so that's what that is that you see in the background of my videos here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're not already a subscriber, please do subscribe. and give me a thumbs up because it really does help the channel. I have other videos coming up this month, I promise. I am doing the vlogger tour for A Gift to November. I have a video for my finished project for the precious fabrics. It should be finished by now, but I ran out of something and I've been just dawdling reordering, and so I need to get that finished, and I want to do a video, and I might do that right now actually, is do a catch-up video for knitting. Anyway, thank you all again so much, and until I see you next time, happy sewing.